January of 2016, Joshua's Place, in partnership with Nations Life, traveled to the Dominican Republic. We're working with a group in the Dominican Republic called Tierra Prometida. It's led by Miguel Santiago, an incredible man of God. We're working in partnership with a local pastor, Pastor Danilo, and he is with the church in Las Zanjas, which is right down the road from El Millon. We've gone to the jungles of Southeast Asia, the plains of Africa, and I can say that this was one of the most productive, one of the most fruitful, one of the most exciting times I've had on the mission field. We saw the lame get up and walk around. We saw people with joint problems and back problems and neck problems and head problems be healed with the power of Jesus. We saw people set free from demonic influence. We saw the power of God break out and the kingdom of heaven come shining through.
My greatest memory of this trip to the Dominican was on the last night that we were there. We had an outdoor service, an open outdoor service. A lot of people were there, and there was a lady from the Dominican that had been on a missions trip to Haiti. And she had ministered there, and she came back and she shared her testimony. And her testimony was how blessed that the Dominican people were. How blessed, how they had everything, and the Haitians had nothing. The Haitians had no houses with roofs on them. And she said we should be thanking God how blessed that we are. And we as Americans, you would look at the Dominicans and say, man, these people have nothing. But in reality, in my opinion, the Dominicans have everything and we have nothing.
God Almighty reigns. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, Lord God Almighty.
How those kids were just loving. We didn't speak the same language, but love breaks over all barriers of language. And it was just so fun. It wasn't really work. You were tired to the bone, but it was just so much love with those kids and those children.
I was so excited to just be with everyone, and I felt just the connection like I've never felt before. And I'm so happy and thankful that God let me do this again. I cannot believe just the heart that Pastor Danilo has, and I just love his heart, and I'm so thankful for him and that he is the leader for this village and for Las Zanjas and for El Millon. I'm thankful that the Lord just put him as the leader.
Just not a show, it's just the pure love, family atmosphere, love of God.
The power of God through us is making an incredible difference in a small village in the Dominican Republic. There are brothers and sisters in Christ now. Joshua's Place extends far beyond Jackson, Georgia.
It's just life-changing. I believe this church that Pastor Domingo is planning is just going to be phenomenal. I believe they'll be sending people out in many different villages out of this church. This is going to be a key church what's going to happen in El Millon. And it'll change your life if you just go one time. It'll change you. You'll help people, but it'll change you. And I would encourage you. But it's just phenomenal what happens there.
And I encourage you to pray fervently into whether God is calling you, because we all have the Great Commission inside of us. Jesus told us to go into our local community, to go into our state and country, but also to go into all the world. And so the Dominican Republic is all the world. I'm really excited to see what this partnership's going to turn into. I believe at the end of about 5 years, there's going to be a thriving, functioning church that God's going to use powerfully to save other areas, other churches, other villages in the Dominican Republic. And I'm so excited to see the power and the presence of God fill that entire valley between the mountains and the remote part of the Dominican Republic where we work.
the one who was killing you?
See you high and lifted up, shining in the light of glory. Pour out your power and love as we sing, holy, holy, holy.
Hallelujah, for Lord God Almighty.